Buongiorno a tutti, benvenuti nel webinar sulla scrittura dei progetti con l'intelligenza artificiale. In questo webinar vi presenteremo un corso di formazione di una durata di 4 giorni, che si terrà nella prima metà di novembre con Igor Razbornik. Questo webinar è organizzato da Euroservice. Io comincerei nel frattempo, che aspettiamo che tutti i partecipanti si colleghino. Per adesso abbiamo una ventina di persone collegate, a farvi una presentazione sul gruppo Euroservice, per poi dare la parola a Igor Razbornik, che vi presenterà il corso di formazione sulla scrittura dei progetti con l'utilizzo dell'intelligenza artificiale. Comincio con la condivisione dello schermo. Bene, questa formazione è organizzata da Euroservice. Il gruppo Euroservice è composto da 3 società di consulenza con sede principale a Trieste ed è il leader in Italia nelle attività dei progetti europei, finanza agevolata e
Dasha, we
internazionalizzazione.
don't see your screen. We cannot see your screen, just your voice.
Ah, you can't see my screen.
No.
Ok.
Yes. Now it's better. Great.
In the slide, I will put it into slide mode.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, everything is okay. Cool.
Ok. Sorry for that. Dicevo che il gruppo Euroservice è composto da 3 società, che hanno sede principale a Trieste e dei leader in Italia delle attività dei progetti europei, della finanza agevolata e la internazionalizzazione. Le attività di Euroservice sono rivolte sia a imprese, enti pubblici, centri di ricerca, università, associazioni culturali che necessitano un supporto, una consulenza di sviluppo dei propri progetti per poter cogliere le opportunità che sono offerte dai fondi europei, nazionali e regionali. Euroservice a quest'anno festeggia 20 anni, è stato creato nel 2004 da 2 collaboratori, Eric Schwab e Cristina Valencic. Poi l'attività man mano col tempo si è ampliata, nel 2007 è stata creata anche l'Europski Center, che ha sede a Capodistria. Nel 2009 sono stati iscritti e eseguiti un centinaio di progetti europei. All'inizio si lavorava soprattutto sulla cooperazione territoriale europea, sul programma Interreg Italia-Slovenia, per poi passare col tempo, dal 2013 fino al 2020, abbiamo seguito e lavorato su una decina di programmi. Dopo l'attività si è successivamente ampliata nel 2015 con il lavoro sulla finanza agevolata, nell'ambito della quale supportiamo le aziende a sviluppare il proprio business con l'utilizzo dei contributi pubblici sia a livello nazionale, regionale e europeo. Nel 2019 è stata creata una nuova startup, Make Project. Nel 2020 l'attività si è ancora ampliata con il settore Industria 4.0, dove accompagniamo le imprese nel loro percorso di digitalizzazione. Nel 2021 abbiamo aperto una sede a Milano, nel 2022 una nuova sede a Trieste, nel 2023 un'altra data importante dove Friuli SPA entra nel capitale sociale. Quali sono i nostri servizi? Quindi il servizio del Faro, di finanza agevolato, dove si esegue dapprima una ricerca di opportunità, un scouting di bandi aperti sia a livello regionale, nazionale ed europeo, per poi passare ad un altro servizio di progettazione, servizio di scrittura di progetti e infine un servizio di assistenza tecnica, di project management, di gestione, di supporto nella gestione e nella coordinazione dei progetti. Un altro servizio è il servizio di business plan e consulenze aziendali, dove trasformiamo le idee in modelli di business, garantendo un servizio di consulenza aziendale. Disponiamo anche un servizio di formazione, principalmente nel settore dell'europrogettazione, e forniamo anche un servizio nei processi partecipativi e strategie di sviluppo. Qua vedete vari programmi nei quali abbiamo lavorato a livello nazionale, il PNRR, il SIMES d'Italia. A livello europeo lavoriamo sia su fondi diretti che diretti come LIFE, Erasmus+, Horizon Europe, EIC, CEF e European Initiative. E chiaramente continuiamo a lavorare sulla cooperazione territoriale europea, sia a livello transfrontaliero che a livello transnazionale. Qualche numero, quindi siamo costituiti un gruppo da 3 aziende, ci avvaliamo di 50 collaboratori, abbiamo vinto 200 progetti europei, svolto 2500 pratiche nell'industria 4.0 e abbiamo un 90% di success rate per la finanza agevolata e un 60% di success rate progetti europei. Abbiamo lavorato con varie università, Udine, Venezia, Trieste, con vari comuni in Italia, per esempio Caore, Monfalcone, Lignano Sabbiadoro, Ravenna, Cervia. Riguardo nel settore sanitario lavoriamo con l'AIRC, Sezione Italiana per la Ricerca sul Cancro, la Fondazione Umberto Veronesi, il Burlo, ospedale di ricerca, la SUGI. Per le imprese lavoriamo con Promoturismo FVG, Vetri Speciali, l'Itaca, SELC, gli aeroporti di Treviso e di Ljubljana, altri. Anche gli enti di ricerca, come il Park di Škocjanske jame della Slovenia, la Fondazione Matej Mohoric e altri enti. La nostra sede è a Trieste, in Riva Gulli, dove si terrà anche la formazione di 4 giorni di novembre. Adesso ritorniamo al nostro webinar. Il nostro webinar dove vi presenteremo la formazione di 4 giorni sulla scrittura dei progetti europei con l'aiuto dell'intelligenza artificiale. Do il benvenuto alle persone che si sono aggiunte nel frattempo durante questa breve presentazione che ho fatto su Euroservice. Fra un po' do la parola ad Igor Razbornik, esperto dell'intelligenza artificiale, che ci parlerà in inglese, che ci farà una presentazione su cos'è l'intelligenza artificiale, anche la storia dell'intelligenza artificiale, come siamo arrivati a questo punto, ciò che induce, che approccio come cambia il nostro approccio nella scrittura dei progetti con l'aiuto dell'intelligenza artificiale, e ci presenterà infine anche il contenuto dei 4 moduli di formazione. A questo punto I will switch out in English, and now I will give the floor to Igor and let him to introduce us this training and the method of writing projects with artificial intelligence. Igor, the floor is yours. Just switch off.
Thank you very much, Dasha. I will share my screen now so you can see what I'm doing, because I will also show quite a lot of different strategies I'm already using. So despite the fact maybe you will not be with us, you will get a lot of things from this seminar. But in any case, what I want to show you today is how the, let's say, landscape of the project writing just changed very, very much in the last 2 years because of artificial intelligence. But so our story is to create the project faster, smarter, and in the way that it are funded. So this is the complete story of today. It is result-oriented. It's not just let's say theory, which you need to apply, but it's really hands-on training. So, so let's start. So if you want to see more about what I'm doing and what about is my research, you can take a picture of this screen And later you can use QR code and find me on the LinkedIn. So you can see all my articles on my past experience, my trainings and what I'm doing. But actually, what is more important, you can then connect with me if you have some questions. So we can also do one-to-one, let's say, short meeting if you still need to have some additional information about this training. So why we started this project, right? Because statistic is that even if you are really good project writing, research suggests that successful grant writing really requires methodological and organized process, but grant proposals are more successful when you have this structure in place, not just doing intuitively. So this is what I want to show, that project writers often lack a structured approach to grant writing, leading to lower success rates. So I've been, let's say, mentoring a lot of my colleagues, and the big problem generally it is that they don't have step-by-step structure, what they need to do first, what is the next, and how we will do it. And I will explain today how I'm doing and why this is really good approach and how you can use it for you as well. So in simple terms, every of your projects should follow the same step-by-step procedure to shorten your writing cycle, to have higher quality, and to have better success. And let's dive into the story, how everything's happened. So because of that, just because of that, I want to create really good step-by-step procedure. I really do a lot of research. So this is for the last, on the left side, this is my whiteboard in my office, 5 meter long. And this picture stood there for, let's say, about 1 year. Adding piece by piece when we figure it out what is doing, and then based on that, we created structure. It's not just for Erasmus Plus project, but is general structure, how every project should build and how we answer at the beginning why about the problem, who is affected, the target group, what is your innovation, what is your impact. And when you have something like that, your project writing is much easier. And based on that, we develop all other stuff. So because that was in 2016, not everyone in that time used digital tools. So I create the sheets on the paper so I can help people step by step develop the project. And, on my training, they feel like, let's say, sheets like that. In the end of the day, they have, complete idea. We just started to work in the project. But of course, we need to test this methodology. So I did the training all across the Europe, really go from the Balkans to northern countries to east to west. So practically we need to test if this is really good. And based on that, then we also create web courses, and you can find a lot of YouTube, about 1 hour of, about 40 of them are 1 hour long trainings, which are for free. And the Facebook, you can find a lot of different information about that. But idea behind that we really confirm that this methodology is working. That is not just something, on the paper. And then we created also online courses, which I have 10 chapters with 83 videos, and is about 12-hour playing time. But I need to say the results were really good, clear, intuitive. And if you go really down, you see high success rate. We figured it out that someone who went through this methodology step by step achieved 70% of the first time submission acceptance rates. Meaning that if you come to my training and really do everything, you have 70% chance that even if you write this project for the first time, you will be accepted. So that really boosts our confidence that we have something very useful in our hands. And then a revolution happened. Then artificial intelligence came, and we went totally different sphere as before, but still using the same methodology. So what we figured out is that AI can be a really good supportive tool, but is really dangerous if you over rely on the AI. So the new goal is to focus your impact on your idea and not project writing. So please mind again, impact of your idea, not project writing. So you will have artificial intelligence to create idea, and AI will be your assistant. So you will try to develop your idea, and AI will give you support in every of those steps. And I will today also show how we practically do a very good job. So from 10 weeks, which is normally time from development of an application, we squeeze this time to just 4 days. So this proven methodology helps you to develop whatever project you have to just 4 days. So then we started to use all across the Europe AI supported tool. And we started in Italy, in Prato, in June 23. Then we went to Slovenia, then we went to Hungary, September, then we've been here already in Trieste one time. We have very short, but 1 day training, but then we went to Portugal, in Sarajevo, then in Maribor, Ankara, Covilhã, Portugal, Belgrade, Brussels, and even now we have in Montenegro about project evaluation course, which I will explain later how we will do it. But super important is that we have high engagement, over 200 participants that really actively participated in the project. And I will explain you how we did that. We have really good positive reception, and the successful completion is 100%. So everybody who came to our training finished their project in 4 days, meaning that you come to our training with idea, and I guide you from beginning to end. At the end of the 4th day, you will leaving your, the premises, you will leave the Trieste with the project written. So this is the idea of this training. It's not just that I give some information which you need to apply then at home, but I will guide you step by step, hold your hand, and really at the end of the day, you will have project written. Testimonials are really good. There are people who can say that the course is actually the best in the Europe, no comparison with other approaches. That, if you really have opportunity to come, let's come to my training. Highly recommended. People say and work 22 years project manager, not having such a training. So really good. You can go to my website, to my Facebook profile, and see all those testimonials what the live person is doing. But what is also super important, a lot of people don't know what is AI. So when you come to my training, I will teach you step by step from the beginning to understand what AI is, what AI can do, and what AI cannot do. So the idea of this is that even you don't have a knowledge in the artificial intelligence, you will also learn how to use artificial intelligence, and then, of course, create something with your project idea. On every university where I had a training, I got the recommendations of one of the best training ever. So you can also request these recommendations from me, so you can really check that this is genuine, and you can really see if this is useful for you or not. But what is so special about this training? And I need to say this. All our training are hands-on training. So you will come with the laptop, you will come with your general idea of the project, You will come with the AI bots, it is ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or whatever you're using. And then you will learn how to use your equipment, your bots, your laptop, your ideas behind, and to finish your project on the training. So it's not expected that I will give you something to you and you will go back home and try to figure it out if this is useful for you or not, but you will all the time test my thing on your idea and I will give you support so you will understand how to do it. So this is total different approach, and we really help everyone with that. And even I give you the 100% guarantee. If you're not satisfied with my training, I give you money back. So this is from the beginning. So what is this magic potion here? It is that I have 25 years of, using writing project so that I have a proven formula. Then I really understand what is mean AI. So I know how to leverage your artificial intelligence to support you and give you really support for that. And what is super important is also when you come to the training, you will find the people all across the Europe a lot of times, and you can partner with like-minded people so you can be part of their project as well. And also on my training, sometimes, come with your idea, create your project, and you're also partner with some other project, because a lot of times we need also a partner in the project. So this is really good module, I need to say, to create this. So with the use of artificial intelligence is something totally different. So instead of focusing how to write the project, so how to create the sentence, what is the beginning, what is the end, how to create which sentence, which word to use. We are now focused to make impact. So you are not focusing anymore on the project writing, and you leave artificial intelligence to create the text. Of course, you need to, at the end, improve it and change it sometimes, delete few things or increase some, passages. But, in general, you're focused on your project idea. 95% of the people using AI like this. So you have some kind of need, you have your prompt, and you will get the results. For example, you can ask ChatGPT, explain me photosynthesis, and you will get the text. But this is for a project writing non-useful approach. Why? Because you cannot give a lot of information. This need in the beginning of the prompts, and you need to do differently. So my proven four-step methodology is that at the beginning, you will go idea generation, and you will use AI transformation. So here is generative use AI generation. We will have here AI transformation. So we will do transformation use. Then from this idea generation, we will go to the problem, the solution thesis, which is now proven to be one of the best idea starting. And using the AI transformation, we will first develop idea. And I will today with you just start and create one of the project at the beginning, how we can say, so you can see how quickly you can do this. And when you have your idea development created with all the supporting evidence, in all the researches you need, then you will go with the AI transformation when you will do the final application development, and which is then what we want to do. So actually, you have 4 steps before you even start the project application development. And this is your winning formula, because a lot of people just start to write, the project in the e-platform or even the final application, and this is wrong. You don't actually have all supportive evidence, and you need to change this text so many times. So I want to prevent this, and we really streamline your steps to do this. So this is my methodology, Transformational AI. So I am the first person in the world who set a Transformational AI. and you can find this in this article. But don't just take this as a granted. So, you know, what you can also do, and I will start to show how to use artificial intelligence in a very good way. So even if I will go here now and I will copy, you know, this screen, so you can see sometimes people is using, you know, and I will go on the ChatGPT and I will paste this screenshot and I'll say, find me this article and explain me what is in it. So I didn't copy anything. I just paste the picture. And because artificial intelligence now is so clever, you don't need to do things we just need to do just 1 year ago. So look, I already said that article titled Transformational AI, how to revolutionize modern business world. And this is what I did. And this is key highlights from my article: workflow enhancement, how to do artificial intelligence triggers, democratization of AI. So that means that you don't need programmers anymore. You can do a lot of different things, manuals and skill adaptations. And you can see everything here. And of course, you can just click here and you have the complete articles, and you can see that just here. So this is one of the best use of AI to use it very quickly. So you don't need to do the same way as you do before. So even if I will say anything about that, explain me more about workflows, you don't even need to open the article and I will get all the answers. And this is really good research and evidence supporting tool. So when you need to explain something like that, you can use this power very quickly before, you know, before you need to do all that with the Google. You need to try to find who is this, how to do it, open the article, copy it, read it. So you don't need this, any of this anymore. So even you don't need to say summarize me, because it's automatically. So this is my methodology, which was peer-reviewed by academic researchers, and is part of my research I'm doing. And you can really see that is getting traction by the citing of other people is using this for their article as well. So what I will now do, I will really do quick live presentation, how I'm using this and how to try to develop my idea. So that will be about 10 minutes, but to really see how to do it. So if you want to start on your own and check what I'm doing, this is free idea development template I've been giving to you. So if you just copy or take a shot of this QR code, you can then download it. This idea development template has been downloaded more than 40,000 times. So people is actively using it, and I will explain later, or I will now show you how you can use it and how really can give you a lot of information just based on that. But let's start with idea. So today I just see this one of the articles in one newspaper saying that AI chatbots can improve seniors' skills, explaining that you know, a lot of times people, all seniors exactly. So for example, my mother's 82 years old, and I know how she is super reluctant to use. So how to help people like that? So all of those skip classic training, but chatbots can replace them, you know, because you can talk in your native language and ask artificial intelligence to open website, to do the call, and something very important for the living of the seniors, especially if they don't see well. But if you just open the application and say, I want to call this and this, which is can be or cannot be based on the AI, this is a smart thing. So what I can usually do, I will just take a picture of this. So I'm not doing, any research, anything like that. I will just copy it, and I will go with the ChatGPT, and I will go to the consensus. So if you don't know what a consensus is, I suggest that you will really try to find it. What is, because this is connected to the 23 million of academic articles, and whatever you will ask here, you will get the feedback based on the academic research. So, instead of searching the internet, you can just connect to the scientific literature, and it's very quickly. And what I can do here, I can say, just paste this my picture and say, analyze this picture and create me problem and solution pair for my future. Let's say that I will do Erasmus Plus project. Erasmus Plus adult education project. So I didn't explain anything. I just paste this and ask. And the AI said, based on the image you provided, here is a problem solution pair. The problem is that traditional training methods for seniors can be ineffective due to limited accessibility and slow adaptation to new skills. And many seniors struggle to adopt it. And the solution is implement AI chatbot based on learning enhance senior skills development. And what is super important here is also have, also all needed academic articles which you can see. So actually at the beginning, you already have problem, the solution. So as you already know that whatever project you will do at the beginning, you will need to describe what the problem is, and then you will explain what is your solution, and based on that, you will develop your idea. So actually with just one prompt, you get problem, the solution very, very quickly. So what I can do from is that I will go to my idea. So this is my idea development template, which I gave the link before. This is, I already paste this that I don't need to paste. So this is my problem, lack of effective training methods for seniors. And this is my solution, implement AI chatbot as a tool to enhance senior skill through the real-time learning and assessment. So what I will now do, I will try to test if this thesis for my grant program is useful. And here I said Erasmus Plus, not sports, but Erasmus Plus adult education project. What I just need to copy this, and I'm saying act as an EO project writing expert with 20 years of expertise and create impactful EO project. Check if this thesis is valid for Erasmus Plus adult education. So at the beginning, you really know, I cannot build the rocket for Erasmus Plus, but you need to can do. So you need to, at the beginning, try to change what people is asking for that. And when you have something like that, you can go back and ask ChatGPT if this is valid project. And of course, they will go all the because I also ask, provide me with the evidence and reasoning for every claim in API style, not older than 5 years. So what in background is AI doing is going through the academic article and to see if this is really structured and done. And you can see problem, lack of effective training, and this is supported by this evidence. Study of seniors participants in sport activities revealed that seniors experience digital literacy difficulties, including embarrassment, discomfort with complex procedures, and technology anxiety. These feelings led to restricted physical and digital engagement, meaning that when someone will not know how to use the phone and somebody will say, you cannot do it, he'll be in embarrassment and I will do this. And this is a critical thing. So we will have, from the beginning, you have a problem and the solution very quickly. And the conclusion is, your thesis is supported by recent research, indicated that current training methods for seniors are often ineffective. So means that you already prove that your project is good, and AI chatbots can offer personalized real-time solution. And you have evidence here. So I can, for example, just click it here and see what is really behind that. So you can see the complete article and very similar article. So you can go here and see if this is true or not. So from the picture, in the few minutes, I already have the problem and the solution. Of course, what I need to do now is that I will copy this, because this is my research document. You will go to your idea development template, and you will paste this as a research text. That means you already have developed problem, which you have a really good supporting evidence, and you have solution, you have supporting evidence that your solution is working, meaning that you have complete structure already done and can use for further. So basic, this thesis is supported. The next step is to do the basic research. So the same thing I will do. If this is really a gap or not, again, I will ask to get proven API style articles about that. And I actually get the complete sentence why AI chatbot can be essential for seniors, because they offer personal interactive learning. So all of this is really good text for later to prove that you have right. So everything here is what you need to do from the beginning to end. You also have the evidence. So all my, let's say, prompt is really designed in a way that give you support from the beginning to end, and you will go just step by step to develop your project. Then, for example, let's say we know that we have seniors as a target group, but we don't know exactly who they are. So I can go here and say, what will be the best target group and age range for seniors for this project, for use this solution? And AI will help you identify who is, let's say, the best target group for that, and why your solution will work for that. So you probably know that you need to figure it out how to use, how to support your claim, who can be the important for your target group. So older adults age 60 plus are the higher risk of digital exclusion. And here you have the confirmation. AI chatbots have already proven effective in assisting older adults. AI tools can help seniors age 60 plus improve their practical digital skills. So you will say in your rationale that our target group is 60 plus, and you already have all needed document and supportive evidence to say, yes, for our target group is 60 plus. Of course, then you can go to the problem causes and consequences, which is super important that you understand what does that mean. So you will say the causes for that is technology anxiety, inadequate training program, lack of continuous support, and social and financial barriers. For example, somebody don't want or cannot afford the training. And the consequences, which is super important, is social isolation, reduce access to healthcare and essential services. So that if you don't know how to use your phone properly, and everybody now uses smartphone, not the old one, you have a problem access the healthcare. I just if I remember my grandfather and grandmother, it's only grandmother is calling because the grandfather don't want to do it, and he always said, oh, please call me this and this and that and that, and you're instantly somebody else needs to take care of you. So this is the first step you can do. But then magic just starting. This is not do. What you can do later is that I have special prompts which do even more digging, and I will, do this in the cloud, just because I know that the better results here, and I will say, create me problem tree. You already know what a problem tree is, but our project, have problem tree define what is the problem at the beginning, what will be the consequences, and this is our problem, lack of effective training methods. So I will ask for my problem. The problem is lack of effective training, and I want to focus on improving daily life of seniors 60 plus, because this is now our target group. And let's see what this AI tool can find and show me. And instantly, it will not just show me the text, but it will also graphically represent me what is important for that. And here is this presentation. I will now just show you in the full screen. Look. This is lack of effective training, which this is below is reasons, in above is consequences, limited access to technology, and below is already somebody who stated as evidence in academic research. So all of those is academically proven problem for that. So you will see lack of tailored learning programs, ineffective teaching methods, low motivation to learn digital skills. And because of that, we have a problem. And of course, based on that, we have reduced independence, social inclusion, and you see this is the consequences. When you see problem tree like this, you actually have everything you need for your project development. Normally, problem-solving tree was, 1 day work, if you really already find it. Now you can do it in a matter of seconds, as you see now. So when you have something like that, you just need to, you need to just copy it, and of course, then paste it in your idea development template, so you can have everything done here. So this is the way how I'm doing the complete idea development template. So now we are here in Influence, then we have number of already developed project in your niche. So until then, now we didn't even ask if somebody else did that. Of course, you can now, using this idea, go to the Erasmus Plus platform or similar things to see if somebody else did the same project and find the gap analysis. Then you can go from general, go to the specific objectives. You can even ask like this here. Just a second. Yeah. You can even ask, based on this analysis, create me 3 overall goals for the project. So what is general goal for that? Is this improvement of skills? Is this improvement of, so I just ask to give me 3 options to choose. So for example, it says increase digital literacy among seniors. This is good start. Bridge the digital device for seniors in rural economically disadvantaged area. Of course, you can say, okay, first we will do digital device and we'll select the target group from the rural area, which is you already have more problems, or promote lifelong learning, a social inclusion for seniors. This could be also really good, let's say, overall goal. And you say, okay, this is my overall goal. And when you have this overall goal, you can say, this is my overall goal. overall goal. But as you know, that if you really want to start a logical framework, you also need a specific objective. So you can ask. So I can say here, our general goal is promote lifelong learning. And I ask my ChatGPT to create me specific objectives. And based on this, you will get the specific objectives really quickly. Enhance seniors' engagement, increase access to digital services, foster social interaction, community building. No, I'm not satisfied with that. I want to do it again. So I can refresh it. More options. And of course, you can start and, whatever you want to do to see what is your specific objective. So this is support. This is options. You are focusing on idea. You will select your specific objectives and do it that way. So what I want to explain here is that creating project with the support of AI needs totally different approach. So instead of writing the old way, when you go with the, let's say, writing what you want to do, using the Google to research and doing it, this is the old way, which is not good anymore. So based on that, you will create the project very quickly. And, I showed you just a fraction of what I want to do. And this is the overview of the project, what we will have. So in the day one, we will go to the introduction of artificial intelligence and language models and how AI can help in everyday, not just Erasmus Plus tasks, but generally all tasks. You will understand the prompting. So what I wrote here, you will understand why this is working, what this is not working. You can create AI roles in project writing, meaning that you can create, project writer, you can create project evaluators, you can create research analyst, you can create, let's say, seniors, and you can talk to the seniors what it needs and so on. So AI can play the role, use the information from the internet, from the open source, and answer as an average person in this niche will answer. And then you can actually like a talking to your target group, which is really easy to do. Then you will brainstorm in ideation techniques using AI. You will validate your idea and see how this is important for your evidence. And day two, you will start your project activities definition, aligning with the priorities. You will prepare the Gantt diagram. You'll prepare pair diagrams, which is also important for you. And then you will start with the project motivation, description, identifying target groups, and addressing their needs. Innovation, why is your project innovative? Then you will go to the description of the roles, experiences, responsibilities. Then you will explain everything to the target group and how to involve them. And the fourth day, or even in the third day, we'll do the project finances. You will do all the indicators and everything related to the project, and AI will help you all the way. So the day four, you will have all the tax done and all the finances done, for your project. So actually, I can just open one trainings from, that was the last one from what was in Belgrade. And you will see that, we will go step by step to explain what we will doing here. And, this is very important that people has the perception that artificial intelligence look like that, like something very scary and he will take our work away. But actually, AI is this. AI is very small, little helpful tool, but very powerful. And just you need to understand how to talk with it. As I showed before, it can do a lot of work with you. So we will start with all this. We will start with the basic prompts. We will understand how to use AI and what is the elements of it and what is different forms. We will explain how you can, for example, do the exercises like that you need to, split different sorts so you will know how to explain things to the AI. Then you will go what you can get from the AI and what you cannot get. Then you will, what to do if you're not satisfied with the results. And then we will go to the super guideline for effective prompting. And you can, of course, take a picture as well of this, because this is one of the most important elements you need to know when you start to do effective prompting. You need to say what role the AI should be, what is the goal you want to do it, what is the context about what you will talk, what action do you want, and what formal you want to be. So, for example, you can also say, assume the role of nutrition expert. Your goal is to provide comprehensive dietary advice. Considering the text of the needs of a vegetarian athlete, focusing on protein, energy, and nutrition balance, create a detailed weekly meal with specific meals and snacks. And this is the same methodology I'm teaching for all of my different tasks here, And based on that, you can really get super good feedback. For example, I can just show you how easy it is to do this. So I can just copy this and see the role of nutrition expert. And it's just a matter of seconds to understand what is the weekly meal plan. I need to say, I've been paying for weekly meal plan 50 euros when I need to train. Now you can get instantly, for free. And this, I need to say, is practically totally the same as I said, and even explain me why is this micronutritional better, why this energy is better in that, what is the morning snack, what you shouldn't eat. And we will go through to understand what is, prompting and what you can use for the project writing. And based on that, you can also do your project writing very easy, as I said, As you see, in a matter of minutes, I had everything done before the logical framework. I just need to now use the logical framework and create, because I already have specific objective. I need to, maybe if I do a little larger, then I do all the activity, I do all the results and impact. And here is actually what I already get before, work packages, the land, specific goals, target groups, activities for every work package. What will be tangible results? What will be impact? This is one prompt. And I will teach you. Of course, this is not everything done well. You need to delete this because this is stupid. I need to do it because I want to do this. But generally, you have everything already prepared. You need to just use it and make it better, As I said, over-reliance over the AI is really dangerous. But if you're using it as a supportive tool and you're in charge to selecting what you need to do, your project writing is actually very, very quickly. And if everything is good, and when you prepare something like that, and when you come to here, you will also need to define what are the skills of the project implementation, what the partners needs to have, before you select the partner. And when everything is done, you just need to copy that prompt. And generally, if everything is done well, your AI tool will already craft overview of the project, which you can give to your partners and say, I want to do the project with you. And you start with the project vision. What is the identity? Project vision is to a digital inclusive future for seniors where AI chatbots empower individuals of age over 60. I will do a little different then, but generally this is good. Identify problem. What is the specific goals? What is your objectives, as we said before? What is the link to selected priorities, tangible, intangible results, innovation, and what is the conclusion, and what is proposed results? So actually you have everything done in the matter of minutes. I need to say, this is not done, now that you just can use, because you need to read it. You need to delete what is not important. You need to improve it. But you have 80% of things done. And now you understand what you need to do. And this is what we will do in our training over the 4 days. So the first day is basics. Another day is idea development from the beginning to end. Then we will do all the project text that we set, and of course, the 4 days indicators, partners, and budget. So you're leaving the training with the project done. So what is our results? Is at least 3 times higher acceptance rate. So average acceptance rate for Erasmus Plus is 26%, while is for a Horizon 5%. And my students consistently achieve about 70% plus acceptance rate, meaning that they really have good feedback on that. And of course, if you are not accepted, you will just need to improve your application based on the feedback, and you really can have, next time better. And of course, shorter development time. Instead of weeks of development, your development takes only 4 days. And I need to say, if you know how to do it, you will do even the shorter period of time, not just the 4 days. So you can do this quicker. And what I can also propose you, that you can also talk to the AI as a friend, and I'm doing a lot of time. So I just turn off my microphone, talk, and this is very difficult text to understand for somebody who is, but not for an AI. I just try to describe my project and see that later I can get clearly define the problem and the solution and the approach. So sometimes I just start to talk to the AI. I want to do this in this project, and I have problem solution very quickly. And when I have problem and solution, I can go this stringly again to the way I want not to do. So this is actually what I want to talk today. The present is that, and of course, Dasha now. If I can say, floor is yours, screen is yours. And of course, later, anybody who wants to ask anything, I will ask the questions.
Thank you, Igor, for this introductory course, actually, about the training you will do in the beginning of November. It was really interesting. E adesso passo in italiano per darvi delle informazioni pratiche. Condivido lo schermo riguardo il corso. Vedete?
Yeah.
Dunque, il corso avrà luogo qui a Trieste, nei locali di Euroservice, di Rebus, Viva Bulli 12, il martedì e mercoledì 5 e 6 novembre, quindi 2 giorni, e dopo il 14 e 15 novembre, con un orario indicativo dalle 9 alle 17, la lingua in inglese, esclusivamente in presenza. Se prenotate, qui abbiamo una promozione, se vi registrate entro 48 ore da questo webinar, avete uno sconto del 10%, 900 euro invece di 1000 euro IVA esclusa. Potete prenotarvi su questo link, oppure potete scannerizzare questo QR code dove c'è il link della registrazione. Comunque a tutti i partecipanti del webinar verrà inviata una mail con l'indicazione del link. And now, if you have some questions for Igor, if you have some curiosities or issues that would like us to answer, yes, please go on.
Yes, please just let me know what you want to know. Even if you have too many questions, it's perfectly okay. I can also give you the link so we can maybe have a 15 minutes answering later than this, but please do the questions.
You can also write in chat if you want.
Or I was so clear that nobody has a questions.
Yes, maybe I have asked a question, Igor.
Yeah.
You displayed also the first structure of the idea, but my question is until which point this idea has to be structured? And also the research of partners, project partners. You mentioned that you get project partners afterwards, but you also, you can imagine, you can starting by developing your ideas and also searching at the same time for project partners and then going on with them together. But until which point the idea has to be structured?
Yeah. So what I'm actually normally doing is that when we have a really good idea at the end of the, let's say, definition of idea, I develop the list of skills our partners will need to have so I can then delegate to this. So for example, with this, I can ask, something is not, okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear.
So you can actually, if I will share the screen again, but I can show. There is many different way how to do it, but what I'm doing like this is that I try to develop skills needed for the project implementation. Means if I have this project, I also can define the skills needed for the project implementation. So I can really quickly see if my partners have those skills which I need. And if I don't have all these skills covered, I can then try to find another one. But for example, I have already a prompt here, so we can really quickly check here and say, based on the activities and work package, create me table of needed skills. And, you know, I will get at least role, key responsibility, and the required skills for our partners. So I will need somebody who will do the chat developer. I will need somebody who is instructional designer for training. Then somebody who is designer for user interface, data analysis, training coordinators. And also you need to see what is the skills required. And based on that, then I can say, okay, our partnership have all these skills already here. If not, I need to find another one. So this is a really good approach when you have idea and then you have also the skills. If you go other approach, then you will say who is also the partner for the project. I will go different way. I will say Igor has this and this and this skills. Dasha has this and this and these skills. And then I will say, identify me gaps, skills I need, so I can find the partners who will do. And based on that, can also, of course, find the way to get a partner. So in any way, I'm doing it that way, really quickly way to identify what I can do and what I cannot do. What is important for me, I am developing all necessary things, you know, including the indicators, how many people we will, for example, educate, you know, how many things we will do, what we will do, what will be LTTs or SAM. So I, at the end, actually have all the supporting materials before I started to write the project. Why this is important? So I can then just load this idea template on the new chat later and say, this is my project idea. Now we are going to write specific text based on your e-form or whatever template you have. I need to emphasize again, this structure is not important that is just for Erasmus. This can be any project, because this is all the things you will need in any project. That's why it's not, you know, any specificity in this. But then I will, for example, you have in Erasmus question like that, which is different than for a Creative Europe or Interreg or whatever. And then we'll ask, based on this thing, my question for application. Did I answer your question?
Yes, very well. Thank you.
Okay.
But there is another question, an interesting question from the chat.
Okay.
Sara Castagneto is asking, and also Tiziana Marinelli is saying, in some programs in the European Commission has already started to ask a declaration, asking to testimonial that the project hasn't been written with the support of the artificial intelligence. Do you have information about it?
Yeah, they already questioning, but this is not the reasons that you cannot do writing with the AI. The question is they want to more thoroughly analyze your application. So there is no let's say prohibition that you cannot write the project with the AI, but just because a lot of people writing the project with the AI, which are just over reliable and they didn't read it, the consequences was that your let's say your organization was not capable to lead that project. So you give a project with a lot of promises and you didn't figure it out how to do it. So don't be afraid. And even if you have time, next Monday, I have during the Erasmus Day, I have presentation how AI can help you to write your project, but there is no minuses and there is no pluses from the European Union stating that you can or cannot write the project with AI. And I have a very specific question which I gave to the European Union, especially in the national agency, asking this: our European document is stating the AI is a very important tool for the education. You can really quickly find it. So we need new project to implement AI into the classrooms. So this is the consequences. So the question is, if I want to create innovative project based on the European document, should I develop the project application without AI? But talking how I will implement AI in the classroom, is this a proper way? Of course not. So the question is only they want to see that you really do your job thoroughly. And I can assure you, if you'll use my way, you cannot go the wrong direction. And you can, with full confidence, you can think that you wrote the project with the help of AI, and there will be nothing wrong.
Thank you, Igor. I would say last question, if there is a last question, se c'è ancora un'ultima domanda per Igor, chiudere questo webinar. Vedo. Bene, quindi se non ci sono domande io chiuderei questo webinar. Avete le informazioni per la formazione, speriamo di vedervi qui a Trieste. Grazie per l'attenzione, grazie per questo primo corso introduttivo Igor e speriamo di vederci presto a Trieste. Grazie, arrivederci. Bye bye.
Ciao.